Hi, we're here with Mrs. Vardaman's second grade class at Carden Academy of Huntington Beach, and we're here to discuss their overall comprehensive education. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to pan the room a little bit, and Mrs. Vardaman, if you could explain some of the different displays. You'll notice a display-rich environment here. So why don't we start out with what do we have back in the corner? I guess it's a little bit hard to see. What's back in the corner?
In second grade, at the end of the year, we start learning about dinosaurs, their habitat, how they live, their size. And of course, because it's one of our favorite things to learn about, dinosaurs, the students have chosen a dinosaur. They've read different facts in the book on dinosaurs, and we created a large chart. In the chart we have the name of the dinosaur, if they have a nickname, similar to like the T-Rex and their nickname. We have how they move, what kind of foods they eat, their comparison, special facts, comparison usually to a person or a bus, how large that dinosaur was. So we've created this graph showing all the dinosaurs that we could find, and then we colored a picture and put on the board as well.
Can we ask a couple of students what they know about their particular dinosaur? All right.
Okay.
So, what's your name, young man?
Johnny Ray.
Yeah.
My dinosaur was the Endorse. It's about 40 feet long. It's kind of like a snake, but like that is in the water. It's very big, and it's amazing.
Oh, good. Outstanding. Anybody else want to tell us? How about this gentleman? What's your name? Okay. What's your dinosaur?
My dinosaur is the Spinosaurus. Its size could go up to 30 feet. Its speed is as fast as a speeding motorcycle. It is a meat eater, and it has special nose holes so it can breathe underwater and on land.
Outstanding. All right. I think that's enough about dinosaurs. Let's go on to the next display. We have, of course, the traditional volcano.
The volcano. In second grade, we study a lot about rocks and minerals. Volcanoes, talk about the type of magma and what a volcano does. So learning about rocks, everyone's always interested in volcanoes and where rocks come from. And then from there we go into fossils and dinosaurs. So that's just the end of our unit.
Mrs. Vardaman, if you could ask a couple of volcano-related questions.
Volcano-related. Oh, do you remember our rocks, Noah? Do you remember the rocks that come, the ones that we've studied and where they come from? Lava rocks. And what was a lava rock? By the lava, when the lava is hot. What happens to the lava, John? Do you remember?
It cools.
It cools. Who remembers the names of the rocks? There was 3 different names of different types of rocks. Remember we had them over on the table and you were able to touch them and feel the difference. There were some special vocabulary words. Do you remember, Brett?
Magma.
Was magma one of them? That was one particular rock. Remember, it was the sand and how the sand goes together and the wind and just the elements of the earth creates the sediment. Do you remember that word? Sedimentary. We talked about sedimentary rocks. Okay, well that's been a while, so we'll study a little more.
So do you know one?
Yeah, igneous.
Igneous is correct.
Igneous. Good.
Right.
Igneous. Caesar, do you remember one?
Well, there can be crystal ones.
There are crystal ones, you're right. One of the words that we learn studying rocks is luster. Luster and texture. We talk a lot about the luster of the rock.
Okay. All right.
So we'll move on around this way.
Yeah.
In second grade, we talk a lot about symbols, our United States symbols. And of course, we have our eagle and our flag. This is just, again, the last part, talking about symbols. This is our math board where we talk about money and coins. We count numbers in money and how many coins it takes. This is our daily temperature graph. A number of the day, we'll choose a number and see how many different ways of problems that we can create that number. Do we add it? Do we subtract it? And then, of course, our hundreds chart, our globe. This is all of our reading material for second grade.
Okay, let's just talk about math for a second. So
Yes.
what I'm noticing here, Mrs. Vardaman, is that you're actually using things like the use of money and the use of temperature to be able to relate mathematics to practical uses in life.
Yes.
So there's a lot of that practice and integration